3 months into Sadhanapada, baby. Hi, namaskaram and welcome back. In first month I have talked about how they given us a shape. Like imagine if you want to make a fast forward train which would go in rapid pace, how would you want its shape to be? So that is what they did in the first month, where they given us a shape in which they actually prepared us that how they can push us in a very fast forward task. In the second episode, what exactly I felt is how you experience inside a fast forward train. It's like nothing is moving relative to you, everything is normal, but the moment you peep out of the train through the window, you realize that how fast the damn train is going. So that is what I experienced the second month of Sadhanapada. But this month they took us from the track that they have put us before and they shifted to another track. They completely changed the track. This month's highlight was Bhavaspandana and Sunyam, also the preparation for Samyama. So I went to pre-Samyama meet and they given us the rules how to prepare for Samyama, because Samyama is the topmost program that they are offering. So if you are going for it, then better you should prepare yourself, because Samyama is something that they do not charge for it. But it is the most intense program that they have created so far. So a program which is a top notch, they are not charging for it, but they will make sure that you are worthy for it or not. They will make sure that you are ready for it or not. So they will pass through several aspects, several tests, and then they will ensure that if you are ready, then they will let you in, otherwise they will not. That is what Sadhguru said strictly in pre-Samyama meet, that we do not want to do that, but somewhere when we see that some people are creating disturbance and some people are not living up to the expectations, then we generally ask them to leave, because just because of some certain people who are not ready for it, we do not want to pitch down the level of it, pitch down the intensity of it, because there are other people as well who want to experience it. So again he mentions about a fact that no matter how much harder you try, you will not be able to create that much amount of energy within yourself. So that is what I am going to do in Samyama. So whatever the amount of energy you can generate from yourself, you just generate that, rest I'll fill it up. So that was the thing that blew my mind, because I knew, I have experienced it by my own self, that even if I try so hard, somewhere I feel that I will not fill the cup, and I needed somewhere some kind of source through which I can fill the cup. But somewhere I knew that this is the moment in my life where I have to prepare myself. Now here's the point. All this while I thought that this today is not going to happen to me. Whatever it is as life, this is not going to happen to me today. That much I am sure about it. Okay. If I feel like that every single day, then when it will happen? Never, right? So this is what I thought in my mind, that if like before preparing for the Samyama, I thought in this Samyama nothing is going to happen to me. So does that mean I should not give myself 100%? Because the moment I'm having that thought inside my mind that nothing is going to happen, I'll experience a certain amount of thing only. What would I do? I'll obviously do not put 100% of me, right? So that is why I made up my mind that if something has to happen, then within this Samyama, I'll prepare myself in such a way that tomorrow is Samyama, and everything that I can do with my body to prepare this one to experience Samyama, then I should prepare for it. If something has to happen, then within this Samyama only, there is no future. I should not only do what they are asking me to do, but I should do everything, every damn thing that would make me take the best out of it. Before going for Sunyo and BSP, I had some certain experience of them. So when I went there, when I experienced it, I felt like yes, I got some certain answers that I had as a question before within myself as an experience. But when it came to Samyama, I literally have no idea that what exactly is going to happen there. So one thing that I feel is when Sadhguru said that we actually dismantle life and then we assemble it back. So that is why we need a controlled environment as well. Now from that only I cannot experience the question for which Samyama is the answer. So before going for the Samyama, the first thing that I have to find is the question. What is the question Samyama is answering to? So unless and until I find that question, if I go to Samyama, then I'll experience something, then I'll be definitely be blown away by whatever they do. but the main purpose of samyama will never be fulfilled, because whenever you go to some college, some school, so somewhere at least you have the question, you have the you know what exactly the reason for which you are going to, but nobody literally have any idea that why someone is doing samyama, why someone is doing BSP, why someone is doing sunya. So we are just going towards it because Sadhguru is asking us to do it. Sadhguru is asking us to go this way, to experience, and then something will change. Because if we just wait to get that experience by our own self, then it will take a lot of time. It might take entire life, and still it is possible that we will still remain entangled in the everything that is around us, but we will never experience that question, that what is it. So that is why Sadhguru made us go through that these programs. At least you experience this program, and post that, even if you find that maybe this is the question that is arising, then come back for volunteering again, and then at least experience the program again, so that you will be able to experience the questions and also the answers. So if you understand, if you get the answer before the question, before realizing the pain of the question within yourself, then the answer get wasted. So that is what I do not want to happen in this case. So the last entire month I realized that how fortunate I am being in Sadhanapada is because all the privilege of the ashram I'm getting to access, I'm getting to use it. I mean, the way people perceive towards Sadhanapada is another level of respect inside of the ashram and outside of the ashram as well. I mean, obviously inside of the ashram nobody cares who you are, everybody is busy doing their own stuff, but still they have a certain way of seeing towards Sadhanapada, because Sadhanapada is a whole different project of the ashram. It is not just a volunteering like any other volunteering. They do not use you as a normal volunteer, but they use you as a project. So they make sure that how you are getting proper environment, they make sure that you are doing your proper sadhana, they make sure that you are going through all the programs, that make sure that your sevas are getting intense, they make sure that you go through different kind of activities, that they make sure you go through different kind of other stuff other than your seva. So there are very small tiny aspects of Sadhanapada that you cannot imagine. I mean, the way they are treating Sadhanapada is another kind of project that is happening inside the ashram, like any other project, like this Gramostavam that is happening right now over here. I can show you a little bit glimpse of it. So they are like putting tents, and everywhere they are making structures. So that is how they are approaching towards it. So every tiny details in the program is very much planned. Sadhguru has designed in such a way that everywhere you are having tools for transformation. So irrespective of whatever the situation outside, you are being prepared for that. Now, initial stage, they said that you are being prepared for the life. So what we thought? We thought that for external situation like job, office, career, business, schools and everything, relationship, right? But it is not about that. The moment I said, you remember when I said they actually put us from this track to this track, they shipped us the track. They did not change the direction, they changed the track, entire track. So they essentially talked about this life. They did not spoke about surrounding. When they said that we are preparing the sadhanapadas for the life, means they are preparing the sadhanapadas for the life, who you are, for that. So it is not about surrounding, it is not about your colleague, it is not about the job, business, office or spouse, it is about you, it is about the life that you are. It is about the life that you are eating, it is about the life that you are living with, it is about the life that you are in constantly touch with, it is about the air, it is about the fire, it is about the sun rays that is falling upon me. It is about every small tiny aspect which we do not pay much attention to, we take granted. But over the time, through this program, they wanted you to understand that whatever you are in touch with, it is the life. It is nothing but who you are. There is no difference in it. So they are trying to make more and more intense towards it. And so far, I used to feel that things are very easy. but slowly the sadhanapada is getting more and more intense, because initially I had nothing to do. I used to get a lot of time. That is why I thought, let's start making videos and all. So I started making videos, but slowly I realized that seva is getting more intense. Inside the seva they are adding more and more things, schedules and all, more and more volunteering programs, and beyond that also, now that Sonia and BSP started, I have to complete my mandala, so another 2.5 hours of practice added to my schedule. So somewhere there is a lot of stretch in it, that you have to stretch from this side, you have to stretch from that side, you have to make time for this and that. So somewhere you are being constantly stretched, and there is no Sunday, there is no Saturday, there is no weekend at all. So during the entire journey, I never felt that this is Sunday, Monday or Tuesday or something. Every day you have to come to seva, every day you have to come to ashram, every day you have to do your sadhana. There is no break at all. And even after having a lot of issues, even after having everything entire day hectic and tired, when you at the end, in the evening, when you go back to the dinner, there also you do Om Sahana Bhavatu. So you never leave anything. So irrespective of how it is happening to you, irrespective of how tough it is getting, even at the day end, when you go back to your bed, you just bow down to the entire universe for making you still alive, keeping you still alive, and then you go back to bed. And so the intensity that is here is unimaginable, and I do not know the kind of, I cannot explain the kind of environment, or the kind of situation, the kind of intensity that they are asking us to, they are making us to go through, is something that you cannot create for yourself ever. Because if you try to do it by yourself, you will be lazy for sure, and there will be no one as an accountability partner to take care of you. So I literally feel so much privileged towards this sadhanapada. Initially I thought it is only about this well-being and all other stuff, but after these two programs, particularly in this entire month, third month, it literally put me on my path, that it is not about the sadhanapada, it is about you. Like sadhanapada is not a program for everybody to come and experience the same thing. It is a program for everybody to experience their own thing. So it is preparing you for yourself only, not for somebody else. So I don't know how to thank Sadhguru for creating such kind of a thing. And from our side it is so complex, so sophisticated, but from Sadhguru's side, imagine how he would have thought about it, how would he have created about it, how would he have, oh my god, I do not want to imagine those kind of stuff. I cannot do anything other than just bow down to Sadhguru. This man, whatever he has done in terms of this ashram, in terms of this environment, in terms of sadhanapada, whatever he has created, nothing else, This is sadhanapada. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.